EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from Santa Clara. We'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. He'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 45. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. And another first down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards. They'll stick with him again. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Hawk 7, take over.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up the throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa. Still going. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Jacob Cowing now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now, faking the give. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
2nd and inches. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At their
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. Hill look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Niners 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete to the rookie 1st-round pick. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, 49ers. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 11-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 5-yard line.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. They'll turn and hand this one off. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Penix going to throw right away. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. And even 50 yards.
At the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Ready? Count. 19, Tiger, 19.
On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's in. What a drive. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
Makes the score Browns 14, 49ers 3. Youngway Coop.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Here's Cowing now to bring it back. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
The drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Third down, 3 to go.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Shut up. Shut up.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready? 70. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, has been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Take over.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Penix. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
A give, it's Sampson. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll take this one in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Here's Cowan now to bring it back. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
On the go. Let's go now. Hey,
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
18, Pioneer.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the gun, it's Penix. Left side, he's got Njoku. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. From the gun, here is Pettis. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Penix on third down. And that is incomplete.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
They'll try it now with Sampson. And he's going to have the Browns first down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
First down. A gain of 3 on the play. And the Browns first down.
Viking 18.
On first down, right back to Sampson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6. At the 15-yard line.
Throwing is Penix. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
18 Cardinals.
To throw is Penix. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They'll talk things over before third down. To throw again, it's Penix. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he gave one man the slip and going to take this one forward. Pick up 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Second and 7.
60 back. 79 Broncos. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Bravo 80. Ready to work. Ready to work. 19 Lions.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Into the hands of Watkins. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And that ball incomplete over the middle.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to the air once more on second down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Open man downfield. It's Franklin. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Penix. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Penix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Browns. On is Coop for the point after. It's up and good. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here's Cowing now to bring it back. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, smash.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Now the lefty Penix on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll give it to Sampson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D-tackle is just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
On second down, Penix. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on second down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
23 yards. First down, Browns.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Headed left, buying time. Taking off. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. And this is not going to work out as planned. A tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
I don't mind the play call, but it's really just the execution, Mike. It's got to be cleaner than that. They've got to give him some more space, some more opportunity, especially for a guy who's not used to really carrying the ball very often. So he's not going to have the same vision and the same cuts as the back, and so it's got to be better blocked and better executed.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Warriors 17, 18, Pioneer, 19, Lion, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll throw here on third and short. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught by Watkins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Niners first down.
Here we go, here we go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come on, come on. Mustang Knights, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cleveland. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
18, go! Buffalo 80, go!
They'll look to throw. His throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Browns have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. McLaurin open on the left side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Left side, he's got Njoku. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down.
So on fourth down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. Jacob Cowing deep to receive it. We'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
72.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. He'll look to throw. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll look to throw again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. There's that man again. Another catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 23, here's 2nd and a yard.
At the Browns' 23-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. He'll drop to throw. Back into the hands of Watkins. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and There was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Sack. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go street. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Split up.
That is caught at the 3. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And the 49er first down.
Go.
40. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
The 3-yard line.
He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good, and the 49ers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
49ers 31. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Top 18.
From the gun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Penix now going to keep it on the zone read. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Now Penix on third and long. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
The Browns first down.
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on third and 16. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Browns first down.
Inside run with Sampson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Here's Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. He'll get that out wide to Sampson, and he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.